Hi, John here. I'm just going to call Seimer and have a little chat to him. There we go. Okay. I'll save it first. Yeah. Seimer. Okay. See. Cool. Here he goes. Let's hope we get him. Hello, is this Seimer? Vince, it's John Wanua here in Otahuhu, South Auckland. You might not have heard about me. Have you heard about me? No. No. So I'm just looking at your case files. I'm doing court files myself for a long time now on titles, and also having battles with the Crown as well. I'm dealing straight to Westminster in a big way. If you just check me out and go on my website and Facebook and YouTube, you'll see me there. But I'm interested in what you've been doing in your case against the Crown. I've been watching for a long time now, cases like yours and cases like mine. I just had one case in the city with Cook Street. That's a Crown case where the police lost the case against me. So I'm out to win a case straight to Westminster on all the lands here through the chiefs up north. I'm in the Confederation side of things with the flag, King William. So it might be a good idea to have a little chat with you sometime and just see how we're fit. I don't know if you know Bill Turner. I've had a lot to do with him through the years, but he's also in a similar situation as well. So I've just wanted you to check me out first before you take any interest in what I do.
Okay, can you drop me an email that let me know about it?
Yeah, I think that'll be a start. Anyway, if you gave me your email, then I can start that way. If you wanted to communicate that way or Skype,
You can email me through the website.
Oh, through the website. Oh, okay, I'll do it that way. I have got a company set up in London, so I've got a management team there, ready to go to Westminster, ready to go and start there from here. Hello? Hello? Oh, clicked off. What happened there? Anyway, that's Vince. I don't know what happened there, the phone cut off. But anyway, I'll send him an email and see where it goes from there. I think he doesn't know me. That's fine. And they'll be looking, well, he would look at me as being slightly different approach to how he does things from a direct. He's had more to do inside the Crown and the government here in New Zealand than I have in terms of international. So he's come from overseas and come back, and he's been, like me, arrested and locked away. So I know that he's very cautious on who he talks to. So Vince, to you on this video, I'm quite passionate about what I do with law here, and very careful as well on who I talk to and who I can trust to talk to that's had the experience or is dealing with Crown matters in courts. I'm out to win in court, not lose. So I see your case where the judges have switched the law to this side. I don't want to get caught for a lot of expense going through a court when the jurisdiction of what I do in this flag is higher than what the courts are here as far as jurisdiction goes, and also a writ warrant and video evidence or fact evidence that I'm producing here in front of the whole world witnessing. So this is court by trial by media before it goes to any court, that the evidence I'm gathering is global to make any opinions of who's in the right or who's in the wrong or who's breaking laws. In this case, Shauna Elias is breaking the law of the Crimes Act 1961 and Crimes Act 1951, New Zealand law. So that's what I wanted to point out here, that I'm testing the law with our King's Bench native grand jury trial court law and call it what I like and write it the way I want in this court. So I'm not asking of any favour from him, from you Vince, but I'm just saying I'm matching the cases against precedent cases that you have set up and cost you a lot of money, and it's just as well it hasn't cost me anything to go to court yet. And the Crown has dodged a bullet here with my case and denied me my court case, that I'm going to have a court case still on Cook Street, the way that was handled by the Crown and the police cover up with the courts cover up as well. So Vince, I just wanted to look at your case and see how it can be improved in similar circumstances to my case, that I'm taking on one shot with all the chiefs that support what I do as not being by myself. I'm surrounding myself with people in the world and here in this country of their financial investment interests are at stake when the Crown has its own private financial investment interests that are threatening our own interests as the chiefs, the paramount chiefs of this land that is occupied on lease to the Crown corporations, who are not the legal, legitimate owners of the land. They're only iwi Māori, which is falling short of the King's Bench Native Court Hapu paramount chiefs that I'm putting together their title to this whole country in these documents here that I'm stating are the true absolute title holders and now commercial land owners on top of the native title holders. We are asserting and proclaiming that we do own the land commercially in the King's Admiralty financial martial law jurisdiction of authority. Okay, so that's all I want to say with this video. Now that you've heard Vince speaking to me quietly, that I have it on record that I'm speaking to him for his own financial investment interests as a New Zealander, and my own financial investment interests as a surrogate King William IV authority on behalf of the Paramount Chiefs. We're having a meeting in Parihaka in Taranaki, Mount Taranaki, south of New Plymouth, in a place called Pungarehu, west east of there, southeast of there, transferring that mandate to Tikitiki on the Rahui Marae, from Parihaka Marae, Mount Taranaki to Mount Hikurangi, and Rahui Marae and Tikitiki, my own family marae, Hapu, at 1831. Okay, you hear that? 1831 title. And this 1830 Moriori Manukau title. There you go, between those two and the Ngāpui's Hongihika title and the chief's Ki Taurua at Kororareka, 1834 British land native title. Jurisdiction of the flag that the last king on this planet Earth, King William IV, gave to Ngāpui chiefs. It's their flag, their contract, their private contract of admiralty, lien over this whole country. Lien over this whole country. Okay? Until the bill is paid in full, settlement on the Crown Corporations, companies. We're calling in the account, Vince, we're calling up the accounts of NZ Invest Limited, Crown Corporations companies here in this country, and the New Zealand, New South Wales, New Zealand company, government in Wellington, calling up the accounts on this video with your interest inside it. Vince, as a New Zealander. Bill Turner, if you're watching this video, I'm just saying to you as well, because you're in the Confederation of Chiefs in the 1835 side of this flag, right? That's being legislated out in the 1840 treaty, that's that side, but this here is 1834. Captain Clendon, surrogate king, 1834 Declaration of War flag. This is a Declaration of War flag that conquered all the lands in the world under King William IV and King William III, St. Patrick's Church Order, counties, borough, council, lease lands, revenue collection agency that belongs to us. Okay? So that's what this video is about. It's about the title to this country, the original, absolute native title. It's about to seize the whole country back, in Seimer, back into the original natives, Paramount Chiefs title. Okay? They'll be calling the shots from Parihaka, and I've just spoken to my elders, or the administrators of the Rahui Marae, William Pepere, to arrange the marae for the meeting from Parihaka Marae to that marae, on my land block 1831 to 1834, Te Ti Marae, Native Grand Jury, Trial Court, King's Bench Court. That marae, and the 1834 flag right there in that marae. Join the three places up, and that's our title. Join it to Maui, Crown, standing in London, Dunedin, Auckland, New York, Washington DC, Brussels, France, Singapore, and Chile. That's our title. Okay, that's the memorial, my memorial, and King William IV memorial, and the Moriori memorial right here in this carving. Okay, in that carving right there of the 4 tribes of this country. Paramount chiefs title in that whakapapa native title. Okay, all the chiefs whakapapas are here, from Waitaha up Te Arawa, Ngāpui and Waikato. The 4 main tribes are here. Their title is that. Memorial is that. The 4 chiefs memorial. Up in Ngāpui, put together by Manukau. Moriori title. Ngāpui and Waikato. Put that title together. Kawhuru Te Jau of Waikato. Okay? Te Waikato Wharehere Manukau, Cambridge, England, put the title together, 1830. Native title there to Cambridge, Maungatautari, in the Waikato, Hamilton area, is that title. Memorial that we're putting together with Hikurangi, Mount Hikurangi, Toikai Rākau, Tupuna of that mountain, and his son Ngāti Apa on Mount Taranaki or Mount Raki and Mount Aoraki, Mount Cook, South Island, and the Mount Aorangi is next to Mount Hikurangi on our land blocks in Whakawhetira or Hiruharama, in our area there of title to that mountain at Taranaki, to that mountain in the South Island. Those 3 mountains forms the basis of the title inside these 4 tribes that I've just mentioned. Okay, you got that? You got that, Kingy? We're all one mate, no argument. Te Arawa's there too. Okay, Arawa's there. Tainui's inside the Waikato. And Ngāti Pro's in the marae at Waitangi on the treaty grounds. That's our carvings in there to Rahui marae in Tikitiki. Got that? That marae is full of our carvings from my own family in Tikitiki to Whakawhetira and Mount Hikurangi to Te Pito, Rapanui, Raiatea, Tahiti and the Cook Islands, Aitutaki and our families at Tikitiki, Ranituki, okay, and Tuparoa, Reparoa, Ruatori, on those land blocks. Got that? Right, that's all I want to say. Thank you very much. We'll see you later. I've still got to make the video for the 10-page writ warrant, but I'll take my time about that, and we'll get that done today or tomorrow. I'll just need to do the last pages. Take me a long time to put that together, but it'll be certainly to the Well Court in Netherlands, Brussels Well Court. That's King William's property. That's his country. Dutch King William IV, King William III, Dutch, and New Zealand Dutch. That's our title as well, and I'm claiming the paramount chiefs of this country, New Zealand and Pacific Islands, are going straight into the World Court in Brussels as being the second party to that courthouse, with our native grand jury court being inside the World Court as exclusive to King William IV, flag of Admiralty here, straight into that court as an authority unique to ourselves on these lands here and the Pacific Islands, doctrines of discovery title to Maui statue, standing in those powerful countries I've mentioned, in France, Belgium, London, England, Singapore, Chile, New York City, Washington DC, Dunedin South Island, Auckland, North Island, as memorial title on top of the King William IV memorial title, including the Moriori title here to all the four main tribes of Aotea, New Zealand and Pacific Islands. Okay, got that? By the way, Moriori first, Cook Islands second, all the main tribes third, and the British fourth, in that order. Waitara's inside this whakapapa as well, so there's no argument about this. We're going with this title at Waitara, or at Parihaka. We're going with this straight into the World Court in Brussels as an authority of paramount chiefs in these four tribes. Take a mandate into the court with our claims against the Church and State, against the elite families, royal families of Queen Elizabeth and Queen Victoria, against the Rothschild banks, against the Vatican City corporate company, against the Washington DC corporate company, private company I must say, against the City of London private company, against the Bank of England private company, against Buckingham Palace private company, against Westminster private company, against Queen Elizabeth II private company, against Intuition New Zealand private company, against the New Zealand Cabinet private company, and all its police private companies inside the NZ Invest Limited company, which was the old Roundtable, Business Roundtable. They've changed their names, against the Te Tumutumu Pairoa Trust, against their Maori trustees, against the Maori Land Court. I've got your names there on the video as being liable, against the Pope, the Black Pope, the Jesuits, the Queen herself, Jesuit, against all their corporate crown companies and private companies and corporate companies, against the IMF, the World Bank, who are holding our Queen Victoria Trust inheritance money and gold, 1.2 million tonnes of gold, and also all the land, the 17 trillion worth of land the Queen says she owns, that as well. We're putting the levy, debtor, 970 million trillion pound note right over the whole of that, Vince, Seimer. There's nothing anybody can do about it unless they come up with a title against these 10 pages that I'm putting online. They're already out there now. There's only 6 pages of a 10-page writ warrant out now against those people I'm accusing are fraudsters in this country. This country's hidden fraud. And Vince, you look like you're battling against them on your own as well. But I'm clothed in chiefs around me, the original owners of this land and the Pacific Islands, and also a membership of people that are interested in our projects, ready to go under this flag, free passage right through the well of authority to go anywhere in the world with a pound note. That's our instrument, the pound note against the levy debtors, and we shall enforce our authority over these lands on any title that's inferior to a paramount chief's commercial land owner's title. I make these statements on these videos. That's for you to refute or rebut or counterclaim against me saying these things about you and your name. Okay? So Bill English, I'm directing these videos straight to you as being liable and party to the fraud, as third party to a two-party contract in this flag that's still live between us, the paramount chiefs, myself, the surrogate king, William IV, surrogate king William III, surrogate St. Patrick, authority to make statements like this on their behalf and on behalf of the paramount chiefs live today, waiting for this meeting at Parihaka to wind you up and your fraud, Panama Papers, tax havens and hidden wealth that belongs to our Queen Victoria Trust that I'm seizing with the paramount chiefs as well. That all belongs to us. Everything that everybody else is trying to claim has no authority. This flag has the authority where all that commerce was made from this king's flag of a financial investment interest of our country's assets. Those assets in this country belongs to us. It doesn't belong to anybody else that cannot prove against the titles I have on behalf of the chiefs that have passed away trying to do it themselves. They didn't have the finishing fact information of titles to go with it. I'm talking about commercial bank titles to land and property and investments, business, and also people as being collateral of the Crown corporations. We now have our Moai Crown versus Crown corporations, fictitious people that are not real. Okay, thank you very much. We'll see you later. Bye for now.